What is going on, guys? I am back with another review of a day at an amusement park, and today I will be talking about the spontaneous visit I had to Knoebels, and this was number 5 when it comes to visits to Knoebels for this year. And so, yeah, let's just get started. So when I first got to Knoebels, I headed to Flying Turns first, like usual, and then after Flying Turns, I rode Phoenix, and then, after Phoenix, I rode Plane, and then after Plane, I headed to, I think, Downdraft, yeah. And then after Downdraft, I headed to Stratosphere, and then after Stratosphere, I headed to after Stratosphere. Shout out Laura at Stratosphere, by the way. And then after Stratosphere, I headed to Twister. Shout out Julia and Maggie. They are such a good duo working at Twister, who both know me from my Knoebels visits. And yeah, so anyways, after Twister, I headed to Sklooge for my first ride on it for the season, and I saw Mac too for the first time since opening weekend. So shout out goes to Mac for recognizing me again at Sklooge. And yeah, so after Sklooge, I headed to Impulse, which was a decent ride on that. And then after Impulse, I headed over to Italian Trapeze. And then after Italian Trapeze, I headed to Grand Carousel, where I caught the brass ring for the second ever time on it, which was really cool. I always love when I catch the brass rings. And so, anyways, after that, I headed over to the wharf for lunch, where I tried the new buffalo chicken sandwich. And yeah, so after the buffalo chicken sandwich I tried at the wharf, I headed over to RotoJets, and I mean Cosmotron. And Cosmotron's one of my favorite flats at Knoebels too. And then after that, I headed over to RotoJets. That's when I headed over to RotoJets. And then after RotoJets, I did Paratrooper. And then after Paratrooper, I did Teacups. And then after Teacups, I had my first ride of the season on Knoebels' Tilt-A-Whirl. And then after Knoebels' Tilt-A-Whirl, I headed over to Giant Flume. And both Giant Flume and Sklooge felt good today because it was extremely hot at Knoebels the day of my spontaneous visit. And so anyways, after Giant Flume, I headed for, I think, a re-ride on Phoenix at that point. And then after that re-ride on Phoenix, I headed over to Antsy Cars. And then after Antsy Cars, I headed over to, I think, Plane. And then after Plane, I headed to Downdraft for 3 more rides, and then after the 3 rides I had on Downdraft, I had a ride on Stratosphere, and then after Stratosphere, I had 2 more re-rides on Twister, and then after Twister, I headed over to, I think a re-ride on Grand Carousel it was, yeah, and then after the re-ride on Grand Carousel, I had a re-ride on Italian Trapeze, and then after the re-ride on Italian Trapeze, I headed to Scooters, and then after Scooters, I headed to Pioneer Train, and then after Pioneer Train, I headed to Stratosphere, and then after Stratosphere, for 2 more rides, I think I had on it, and then after that, I headed to Downdraft, and then after Downdraft, I headed to Phoenix, and then after Phoenix, I headed over to Black Diamond, and then after Black Diamond, I headed back over to Stratosphere for 4 more re-rides. I mean 2 more re-rides, I think. Sorry, forgive me if I said 4 more rides at first. I said 2 more re-rides on Stratosphere. And then after that, I got 4 more rides on Twister to end out the day. And I even got Laurent where right before I got Laurent, I ran into some fans at Twister. So shout out goes to shout out goes to the fans who said hi to me at Twister before I got Laurent, and and if you run into me at any park, please feel free. Please don't be afraid to say hi. And so shout out goes to the fans who recognized me at Knoebels on this visit at Twister. And yeah, so after those 4 more rides on Twister, that basically concluded this day here at Knoebels. So that concludes this review of June 4th, 2025 at my favorite Pennsylvania amusement park, Knoebels Amusement Resort. Make sure to reply to me your thoughts on this video, and make sure to stay tuned for more coming soon here to Coaster Plus Music 19, and make sure to go check out my merch store on Bonfire. I'll have a link in the description. I sell t-shirts, face masks, all the things, so make sure to go check it out. I'll have a link in the description, and make sure to subscribe if you're new and turn on post notifications so you will not miss when I upload a new video, and I will see you in the next.